Get into it. Coach Colin here. Oh man, there is nothing. I'm convinced. A lot of people are seeing how tight the race is between Harris and Trump, and I'm not falling for it. Every single piece of the puzzle is on her side, from the polling companies, the left-wing media, the media in general, not even left-wing media, the media in general, mainstream media, completely on her side. We're finding out big tech's even on her side. I just made a video about Amazon Alexa being on her side. We know ChatGPT was always biased on Trump. All of these things put together show me that this is the fakest campaign that has ever been done in American history. This is crazy. Crazy how fake this is. Right down to this. And this is not the first time that this has happened. Fake ads. They are literally making more fake ads. And I'm not going to sit back. I know what the narrative is in the Kamala Harris campaign. Oh, we don't know who did this. We don't know who paid hundreds of dollars to put these all over Philadelphia. Oh, I have no idea who could have done that. Yeah, right. So this is what you're seeing right now. This is meant to be Kamala Harris wearing a football helmet, holding a football, says Kamala, and then what does it say at the bottom there? Official candidate of the Philadelphia Eagles. Absolutely disgusting. One fan actually thought it was really disgusting. I'm going to show you a video of him. Then I'm going to have somebody break everything down. And then I'm going to show you a list of all the spots these things are in case you are in the Philadelphia area. I'm just saying. I'm not calling for anything to be done. Never would. But I'm just giving you a list of where these things are in case you're in Philly and you want to take a picture with it because you're a supporter. That's a thing, right? Yeah, we'll just say that. Anyways, such a fake campaign. This is what the actual Philadelphia Eagles had to say. We are aware of counterfeit political ads are being circulated and are working with our advertising partner to have them removed. So they did not co-sign this. They do not co-sign Kamala Harris. This was all made up. And I'll just say it now, okay? I'll say allegedly on top of that. But I have to say, this has to be done by people in her campaign. Now, the thing is, it's not like she just has her campaign around her and that's it. They probably have people in each state, Texas, New York, California, and Philadelphia. And this is one thing that the people who back her decided to do. That is definite. And now they're going to be able to distance themselves from that. But that's exactly the move. That's what the World Economic Forum does when it comes to the governments of the world. Oh, we didn't do any. We're not telling Canada to do all that. I mean, that is what we want to do, and that is a part of Agenda 2030. But the fact that Canada is doing all that has nothing to do with us. And yes, the person that runs it is actually a part of the World Economic Forum, and the same in New Zealand and all these places. But no. This has nothing to do with us. That's exactly what this is. Now, this fan wasn't putting up with it. And he decided to go out, boots on the ground, and start covering this stuff up. Patriot. This man's a patriot. He deserves season tickets. Okay? He deserves to meet Trump and shake his hand. Let's get into it.
The circumstance that's very concerning to me, Steve, because whoever put this inside this casing did several things. I'm a lifelong Philadelphia guy from South Philly. I love the Eagles, loyal to them to the end. I am a Republican, just to say that to you. But my concern here is that is not that someone is expressing an opinion, which everyone's entitled to do, but this person is lying to everyone that comes and uses this stop. Okay, that's what I'm very concerned about. The fact that they're spreading lies that the Philadelphia Eagles endorsed Kamala Harris as a candidate for president in the United States. We all know Philadelphia is the battleground for Pennsylvania. And these type of lies are the things that prevent honesty in the election process. And I think that's what we have to promote. The integrity of the process. Everyone comes out to vote after they decide who to vote for. Now, in this respect, the Eagles already came out and made a statement earlier this afternoon. It's a holiday. Nobody's working. SEP is on a holiday schedule. So no one has come to remove this sign. It's a paper sign enclosed in a glass. There's two Allen wrench locks here. So someone had the ability to come in and open this sign and insert this poster. At the bottom it says PhiladelphiaVote.com, EaglesVote.com. Well, it's also giving off the impression that the Eagles are officially promoting this display. And I just want to stop that, and not necessarily stop it, but point out now that this is a false advertisement. The things that we have been getting hit with throughout this entire election process. So we need the truth out of people, our candidates, as well as the people that work for the candidates. And that's the whole point right here, to try and get everyone to see that Philadelphia is being deceived.
Man, I love that message. He said that beautifully too. That's exactly it, right? Need some honesty going on. And that is what has been lacking throughout this whole process since Kamala Harris in dark rooms was decided to be installed as the candidate. All that's been going on is a lot of dishonesty. The polling, the interviews, the mainstream media, MSNBC, the breakdowns of everything Trump says, the breakdowns of everything Kamala says, the fact that they're hiding from the media, but no, they're not really hiding from the media. They do a rally and then people say that counts as media. Trump's in town halls taking questions, meeting with black journalists, taking questions, negative questions. JD Vance is out there every single day talking to multiple news outlets throughout the day, doing multiple interviews. Both of them together have done hundreds of interviews in the past 30 days. Kamala's done one. It's crazy. And there's still people who are out there saying that she's more qualified than Trump. I heard one person say she's overqualified to be president. I don't even know what that means. If you were a general, I could maybe get behind that statement. If you were a general who had a degree in economics, I would be like, okay, maybe this guy's overqualified to be a president. But you're Kamala Harris, you're Willie Brown's. Do I even have to go on? That's how you started? You started with Willie Brown, climbed up? Are you kidding me? You're a prosecutor? You're somebody who's used to being an authoritarian, and that makes you overqualified? That doesn't even make you that should actually make you not qualified to be president, because you don't know how to sit back and hear people out and go back and forth and negotiate. You just know how to put people in jail. You don't need somebody like that in charge. Let me just go on, guys. Sorry, I'm getting too out of here. Let's go into a full breakdown of this whole thing.
Well, this has been a big talker today. These ads saying Kamala Harris is the official candidate of the Eagles, popping up at bus stations across Philadelphia. The problem here, the Eagles say they're fake and they had nothing to do with them. The ads appear to show a cartoon resembling Harris carrying a football and wearing an Eagles helmet with the text, Kamala, official candidate of the Philadelphia Eagles, written in Eagle-style font. Photos of the ads have been widely shared on social media today. In a post on X, the Eagles say they're working with their advertising partner to have the counterfeit ads removed. We know one ad has been removed, and we were able to find two more still up tonight. So far, no one has said that they posted them. Intersection Media, who owns the bus shelters where the ads were spotted, says it's aware at least 5 of the bus shelters were vandalized. They say, quote, while our bus shelters have locks that typically prevent the installation of unauthorized copy by non-intersection staff, occasionally people find a way to unlock the ad box and insert unauthorized copy. We note that the Eagles in Intersection had nothing to do with the creation or posting of this unauthorized copy, and Intersection staff will be removing the ads as soon as possible. Now, we here at Fox 29, we've reached out to the city of Philadelphia and the Harris Walls campaign for comment. We have not yet heard back from either. Fox 29's own Steve Keeley catching up with one Eagles fan from South Philly who took matters into his own hands. He went to 34th and Walnut, and you can see he's actually covering one of the ads with the tweet the Eagles posted about the ads being fake.
They really did a disservice by not playing that man's message like I just showed you, because that guy's message was just on point. That was a great message, because it wasn't about just silencing or being mad at Kamala. It was about way more. Because when you think about it, when you look at this ad, what you're actually seeing is somebody actually broke in to this enclosement. They actually broke in. They made a fake ad. Okay? Not only that, they copyright infringe on the Eagles. Not only that, they copyright infringe and use the Eagles in a website that they made. And these votes are obviously, if you're going here and registering and voting and everything, it's obviously going to Kamala. These are not people who don't work with her. To do things to that extent, you definitely work with her. And then on top, like I just said, you made a fake website. Absolutely crazy, man. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I got to be honest. And then when we go to the whole list, let's pull up that list of where they're at, just so you can take a picture with it. You know, I know I got a lot of supporters as my followers. I know I do. You know, this one is exactly what they just said on Fox. That was Walnut Street and South 34th Street. We got North Broad Street and West Montgomery Avenue, North Broad Street again, and Cecil B. Moore Avenue. We got 11th Street, North 11th Street, and West, I don't even know how to say that. What is that? Girard Avenue. We got North 16th Street and West Girard. Girard Avenue. Anyone from Philly is like, what the hell are you saying right now? North Broad Street, and again West Griedard Avenue and JFK Boulevard and North 18th Street. That is all the places where you will find these fake signs that somebody, apparently it's to the tune of vandalization. And this kind of makes sense because Kamala Harris is very radical. You could expect that the people who follow her are very radical as well. So all of it makes sense to me why this is happening, but it's wild that they would do it to that extent. She already got caught doing this with actual mainstream media news ads in Google ads. And Google was like, we'll let it pass because you're allowed to do it. All of the companies, except for one, said it was okay. That one company might be suing. It might still be in the works. There's there's so much fakeness from her herself to her accents to who she is as a politician to her flip-flopping on her political stances, and kind of not even really flip-flopping, just kind of denying that she ever changed on anything. There's just so, and then all of a sudden her running mate, he's lying about his military rank. He's just he's blatantly lying about being in Afghanistan, going to war. This is the fakest, most dishonest campaign I have ever seen. And I can't believe that there are people who are going along with this. You know, it would be funny if Kamala Harris just kind of showed up to her next rally and she was just wearing an Eagles helmet, and she had another accent. She was just like, "What's going on, brothers? Hey, I don't know about everybody here, but I've always been about that football. Hey, on Sunday, I like to crack a beer with my husband. We sit on down and we watch the game. Bunch of wings. It's a good old time, just burping and screaming. That's what we do at the Harris household." That's the type of fake she is. That's the type of fakeness that we're seeing right now. And again, I think I said this. I might have said this in my last video. I think I said this now too. You could just tell all of this together, and we actually are told to believe that Trump is only up by a couple of points, and sometimes he's down by a couple of points. I don't believe it at all. I think it's the same thing as when Trump ran against Hillary, and they literally were like, "Oh, Hillary Clinton, 91%. Yeah, Trump's gonna lose. Sorry, Trump's gonna lose." And then, mysteriously, as everybody knows, she got the popular vote, and then the electoral stepped in. It's kind of been that way with Trump. The media keeps on framing this weird thing where he's going to lose. Oh, because no one likes him and he's racist. Did you know that? Wow, people are really unhappy with him. He's struggling. That's always the narrative they put out there. And then somehow, all of a sudden, he dominates in the numbers and it goes crazy. I think right now that's exactly what we're seeing. If you see a poll where it's Kamala at 50 or 49 and Trump's at 51. I think you should I think you should go ahead and add 10 to that on Trump's side. I really do. I really do. I really think you should. Because when you look at who owns the polling companies, and then you see the people who are like editors and chiefs and work at the polling companies are on CNN and on MSNBC. It's like, what the hell are we doing here? Like, seriously, what are we all supposed to be falling for right now? I'm in TED Talk mode. Pissed. Anyways, guys, another fake outlandish thing to happen with the Kamala Harris campaign. I'm not surprised. I'm sure I'll have more fake things for you as time goes on. I don't doubt it at all. Okay? Not at all. Next time we're going to see her, she's going to be blonde. She's going to be like speaking to like a crowd of like very middle America white people. She's going to be like, "Hey, what's going on, y'all? I just want to say I've always been white. I have always recognized myself as Caucasian." And then the same day, she's going to go to Chicago and she's going to be like, "What's up, N-words? What's good with y'all? I was listening to that hip hop the other day and I was like, yo, reproductive rights is where it's at, homeboys." That's what's going to happen. And then she's going to go to a place that's like predominantly brown and she's going to be like, "My brothers and sisters, I have always been Indian. You can go and see it. You can go and see it. I have always been the Indian person. First Indian in descendant I was." I'm telling you. I'm just saying. I'm saying ladies fake, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, guys, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. Helps us tremendously. Other than that, I'm out.